What's up, peoples? I think it's on live right now. I haven't been on live in forever, ever. I haven't made a video in a minute either. Welcome, everybody. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Welcome to the podcast called Celtics Be Balling. Celtics Be Balling. Today was one of those days. Today was a trap game, super trap game. Playing professional basketball in United States, NBA at 12:30 is diabolical. I know they them said I'm gonna put up that word there, but I have to use it. That game was wild, man. That game was so frustrating. And the fact that it started at 12:30, like I said, it's crazy. Understandable, it's Super Bowl Sunday and stuff like that. And it threw off our whole Super Bowl record. Now we are 7-1. Now we 7-2 Super Bowl Sundays. Just the time it started, it was a up in the air type of game. Knicks, they got us. They beat the bricks off us, but can't wait to the next matchup, dog. I can't wait. The fact that one thing I ain't like about the game, I ain't gonna stay on here too long, but Jalen Brown, I don't know why you want to guard Brunson, bro. I think I was thinking about it like after the game, whatever. I said this game was so frustrating. Even when in the third quarter, but I'm gonna get to that. I think it was disrespectful to D White, bro. Like I rather D White or start, which he didn't. Coach didn't. I had no problem with the starting lineup. Whatever it was, Sharming got to start. D White, Jalen, Nimi, and was it Gaza in there? I'm not sure, but I would rather White stay on Brunson, bro. Like I didn't like how Jalen was trying to guard today, bro. Even from the beginning, like I said, he could have frustrated thinking about it, bro. Like, no, I understand. Like, you want to guard Kawhi, that's a whole different um ball game. I'm no this is Kawhi, but I'm saying y'all more like you trying to like stay in front of a point guard, just trying to guard a point guard, like that just seems like a bad recipe. You see me? Like I said, no, Jalen would be hard headed. So I don't know if he asked coach or he was like, man, bump that. I'm gonna guard Jalen Brunson just because Jalen, like I said, Jalen was so frustrated today, dog. And still love what you're doing. You're killing it, but every year doesn't matter. When even if Tatum is in the game, Jalen in the game, I do not like when we try to go 1-on-1. That I think that's what stalled our comeback because in the third quarter when Jalen he was getting buckets, like I think he got like 8 points or something like that. Could have been more, could have been less in the third, but the fact that everybody wasn't getting involved, like how are we gonna warm up? It's already early as hell trying to start them time there. If the NBA really wanted a matchup to see the Knicks, they would have put it Friday or Saturday. I know the Knicks and us play different teams. The Knicks lost, we won. So right now it's we both have I think have the same record for tie for the second. Detroit lost earlier. I think the day before. I can't remember. I think it was playing on a back to back. I'm talking about Detroit. So we lost. So now I think it was four. It's back up to 5 games now. So this going into this game, I don't know if I said it on other. I'm sure I said it on other podcasts, but Sunday games is like, I don't know. I want to check our, because I think I brought that up on another podcast. I'm not sure, but I want to find out what's a record. Say going back to when we got KG and them. So go back to like 2008 up till now. I mean, I'm gonna go back even further if I can. If I can, but starting right there, like what's a record playing on Sundays? I don't. Sunday vibe is just not it, bro. Like I feel like I don't really have too much. Like if it's a regular schedule, um, Sunday game, which most of the games they usually like prime time, so it's most time it'd be like a 1 o'clock. It's like it's a special day, so it might be a little earlier, but most games start at least at 1. This game literally started at 12:30, a little after 12:30, bro. Like how much people missed this game because they even know it was coming on so early. Like the voted fans probably know how much people missed this game because it was early as hell, so they could even get up and watch the game. I literally, no cap, had to go to bed early to get up to watch this game because I didn't want to watch it on DVR because the Super Bowl is coming up. I don't know if I even mentioned it. Happy Super Bowl, everybody. I'm coming in from the Pioneer Valley. I'm not gonna bet against the Patriots. Hopefully it's a good game, but hopefully the Patriots win. I think I bet it. I'm a Giants fan. Hard to talk about Giants even being a Giants fan. Like seriously, all kind of shankooneries. Just make up a word if that's not a word. Shenanigans going on, bro. Like Bill Belichick not getting in, then the owner, Mr. Kraft, not getting in. Eli didn't get in, and I'm a Giants fan. I say I'm like it's not even about this. Yeah, the old organization is on some different type of thing. So, but it's like I can't watch football without rooting for a team, and my team been the Giants since been Tampa and the Giants. So it goes back since the '90s, since way back. But it's not even the players. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna root for them, but it's definitely not an organization. Because for one, and now I'm turning into a Giants podcast. We switching it over, and you're like, "Come on, bro! Come on, bro! Come on, bro! Superbowl Sunday, you're gonna talk about the freaking Giants." Just let me vent for a little bit. I always wanted a quarterback with swag, bro. That's part of the winning. You need swag, in my opinion. Not saying you could be swagless and not win, but the fact we have not had a swag quarterback in never. I'm sorry. Mayu was a dope ass swag quarterback. The one that actually, I think he played for the Patriots, bro. He's a backup for the Patriots. Danny DeVito, not the actor. Mayu, that Danny, the and I would have rather see. That's how we don't even know what to do with swag. We have my man like understandable. He's he's a shorter quarterback to say. I don't know why the Giants cut him because you gonna cut somebody, then go get two people that known one person that's washed. I don't know. It's like was we gonna revive his career, and then a guy known for throwing 2 interceptions, throwing 2 touchdowns. Like whatever game he's gonna throw 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. To get those guys, might as well started I can't think of his name, but might as well start the quarterback we got now from the beginning instead of trying Wilson. It's like that's why I say the organization is weird, but I don't politics, but the fact that I'm not even mad that Eli didn't get into it because Eli didn't make the cut. I got 2 rings, beat the Patriots, and I can't get in. Crazy. And at the time, Patriots is the most dominant. Even the second time we played them, they dominating the league, and I can't get in. It's crazy. Just off of those, and I'm not saying Eli had no stellar career, but the fact that I got 2 chips off the greatest, that's like beating Mike, beating any great person in this sport. That have to count for something. Beat Brady twice. That sounds crazy. Never gonna try to say it again. In the biggest game, and then twice how we pull it off at the end. Like, come on, man. Ain't no one expected that. Especially at bro. I lucky thing I'm not one of those people who get upset and turn off the game or whatever. I watch it all the way through, shocked as hell, thinking about it, and I was like, wow. I think it was Tyreek or Taylor. Now maybe 1 and 2. But shout out to you, broski. The one that the helmet catch, and then the next time, can't remember Oika, but it was like the last minute drive again. And I don't get in. Or arguably, if not say the greatest coach, one of the greatest coach, say definitely top 5, and he don't get in. We understand they'll be doing all kinds of different shenanigans, you know. I might not living my life. Not saying I wouldn't approve of that shit, but like I said, he's a grown ass person. The person he chooses to do his activities is a grown ass person too. Well, of age, I should say. I'm not saying she's a grown ass person, but that's what I think that's why he didn't get in. And then I think that's part of it. And then the spy gate, but regardless, whatever, everybody was cheating. Because I don't like hearing that. And they say it in every sports. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win some corny ass shit like that. And they say it all the time. I heard it up to this year more than once. People say that shit. That's just weird to me. Like, why do I'm different. Like, and then that's another thing. Going back to the game, this constantly complaining by Jalen is killing me, bro. Especially even regardless, like you killing the momentum of the team. They're trying to come back and you there arguing with the refs. And a lot of times, and I'm not talking about today per take, I'm talking about like in general, a lot of the times Jalen do be going to the basket and he be getting fouled. But as a physical player as Jalen freaking forgot my youth there. Obo Bridging from excuse me, I think it was it the Hawk game? I can't even remember, but I think it was the Hawk game when he hit my man. My man had to leave and get stitches. Not saying Jalen did it on purpose, but like, bro, you played mad physical. Even if you're not getting the calls, bro, you play mad physical. So please stop complaining. I wish, as Jalen, ain't listen to no regular ass podcaster, but whoever close to Jalen, because that's the only person I guess who like decides the coaching and the organization. Tell him, bro, like stop complaining, especially like sitting on like Jalen. You are an aggressive bad person. Yes, the referees, a lot of time, I'm a Celtics fan, so a lot of times, today's game was trash the way the referees called it, bro. The referees called it bad on both sides. First, they started calling mad bad calling us. Then they try to make it up. Like 2 of those calls that Cat picked up. Well, one of the call Cat picked up and another call, whatever. Sure, there was more. I don't think it was a foul. Could have been like a play on type shit. And then it happened on both sides. But at the beginning, the whistles was crazy, crazy, crazy. And then it didn't get no better. Like I said, we got a couple whistles that wasn't, I didn't think it was fouls. Before I forget, this whole game was ticking me off. Coach Carlissimo, I think I saw you pronounce the name. The one that was broadcasting. This man was killing me, bro. He was killing me. First, he said and understandable. But then I kind of seen like that's another part of like if you're a leader, bro, your body language, like even if you coming down trying to pass the ball and like we missing shots, whatever, don't like start taking over the game on some old selfish shit, nigga. Not saying you don't have time to like cook, but today was one of those games as a leader, like you got to feel out the vibes. I mean, you got to bring the vibe by like getting other people involved. Then you could go back and do your thing. You sat out the game and you seen what we did against Houston, bro. Like sometimes the way Jalen play like be annoying because he be treating like the other teammate like just pass me the ball type shit. Like, come on, bro, don't do that. And especially like if, like I said, if you chose to get the assignment of guarding Brunson, that was like a no bueno. Like, come on. And then you complaining like my man, he did it the whole game because he was guarding the third quarter too. Like he guarded him way up top. I'm like, that's a point guard, bro. All Jalen have to do is make a whoop whoop whoop, and Jalen is fast. Not saying he's athletic, but he's a fast guard, so he gets those spots. He does it to everybody. So come on, broski. Like it was so annoying, bro. So annoying. I think we couldn't get back in the game because Jalen and that third quarter when he tried to like, and that's what I said before I get it. Carlissimo was saying if I would be mad, I would be mad if I was Jalen too. If I was giving my team like passing the ball, and it was, of course, that's part of the game, bro. Like we couldn't make no shots. Couldn't make no shots. Like so, like you as a leader, sometimes like, and then that's another thing. Like you literally, bro, like see it. You just be like hunting for that 30, bro. Like would you rather get that 30 or rather get that win? If I know if you think about it, you're like, damn, I'd rather get that win, but then I'm like, really, Joey? Because the last week and a half, bro, your game been like off, and all of the game been off. Like you seen the last like 3 games, we've been like the 3-point line has been not been in our favor. And I don't know what's the percentage is after these, call it 4 games now. I'm including the Atlanta game. Because even we got hot for that Houston game. I can't really, I know that freaking and then Jalen was kind of no example that Maverick game. It was doing that same thing. And it's not just this year. Understandable, you know what I mean? You see your team struggling. So I'm not gonna knock you for like trying to like be a bully, because I like when you be a bully, but like you have to understand, dog. If I was on the other team and I know the ball going to you every time, we gotta do is load up. Even if we don't double team you, we know the ball is going to you, so we gotta like just play fake defense on the other team because we know you're not passing, bro. Once another team see you're not passing, all they have to do is key into you. And look how many times you got down to the line and tripped or whatever, ball got knocked out. Like I don't like when you bring up the ball trying to be a point guard, bro. Like game situations sometimes okay, the clock down like situationally, but everybody, I know what time you on when you bring the ball up, bro. Like 80% of the time you're not looking to pass the ball. You're trying to make a shot. And 55% of the time you make it, you do your thing. But the last week, and we're going into the playoffs, so everybody, D White said it, it's these are the dog days. We got one more game before I said the playoffs. Sorry. We got one more game before the All-Star. I understand everybody just trying to muscle whatever. And this game is 12:30, so this is one of them. Yeah, man. Like I said, this is a trap game. Knicks could say what they want to say. Like this is play us at a regular time, bro. Play us at 7:30 or whatever you want to play. Don't play us at no freaking 12:30 and want us to perform peak condition. Because it's gonna take us to the end of the third quarter to warm up. Motherfuckers ain't even out of their bed at 12:30, man. Like they're professional, so I'm assuming they whatever, but I ain't thinking about no shit like that. And it's the weekend. We got people, you know what I mean, birthdays just passed. One of us turning 20 and all kinds of stuff, you know what I mean? Shout out Luca. And like I said, we just ain't make shots today. Jalen, you have to like, I know you be Thanos, you do your thing, bro, but like today, like you have to understand, even though you have the game going, like we didn't. You can see Pritchard had an off game. White, I think, finished with like 17, maybe a little more, a little less. I think he had like 7, had at least 17. But sometimes you have to play that decoy. You can't when the shot clock go down and you're trapped. That's when you want to pass the ball. Like no one wants to play with that type of person, bro. I want to shoot the ball. Like I love playing defense. I swear to you, but I do not want to go up and down playing, going back and forth, and at least not get no shots or whatever. Even if you say, "Oh, hit the ball," then I'm boom, boom, pass you the ball back, bro. Like just like pretty much, that's it. We had a, I mean, our lowest, and I'm like, I have this couple of the stats here. Our lowest scoring total of the year. We only had 89. Knicks put up 111. I'd tell the game was going kind of south when they put up 35 on us because you know our motto, it ain't changed, even though it's a new year. 25 and under. I haven't heard the coach say nothing about it, but and I watch a lot of, the I haven't watched a lot of the pregame coach. I used to watch more. And why I stopped watching it is so annoying. Y'all need to go in a booth, bro. Like y'all giving an interview and y'all got basketball bouncing in the back, all kinds of shit going on in the back. The players can't hear you. The questions, like, be professional. Go into a sound booth or whatever. Because I know, like, it's part of practice. So you want to, so I'm not going to say, like, oh, wait till after, whatever, throw y'all off. But we have the money. We have the technology. Get a sound booth. Walk over there, everybody over here. Okay, they want to talk to you real quick. Get I wouldn't say Gatorade. Get whatever you drink, some electrolytes in your body. Go talk to the people because I want to hear what these players got to say. I'm interested in your questions, but I stopped even trying to I stopped watching it because I can't strain my ears to like I can't hear the players. Like I said, balls dribbling in the background. Pause. I don't know if I have to pause that, but too much going on in the back. We need a booth or a room, whatever, so we could hear the questions. So it could actually be a interview. Like I'm sure y'all ain't waiting all day to ask y'all questions because y'all thinking about these questions and then we can't hear you. I guarantee, I don't know the viewings, whatever, like how much people watch the pregame questions or whatever, but if they don't, I'm sure they say that's one of the biggest reasons we can't hear you because y'all got too much activities going on in the back. Like it's just ridiculous. Another thing before I forget, because this man was upsetting me. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name 3 times. The announcer, I think it was the first quarter, and Brunson was cooking, but we could have still won that game. Shots was crazy off today, and it been off for like. And I'm talking about the 3, and then it's still. I think it's still. I could see it in the last game, and this is just me because I watch and their body language didn't show it, but the way we played kind of show it. Like we missed our homies. Cause Friday game, all these trades, like I thought things was over with. Everybody in the organization, and it was hard, especially when I'm talking about Anthony. trading him to Chicago, whatever. And we playing Chicago. That's the next game, so that's gonna be pretty lit. I think it's Wednesday. We're playing. I might be off, but the next time I come, like I said, I'm trying to go live because I used to do it on my phone. My phone has no memory, and I'm not gonna pay. I'm sure there's like another way to get storage, but not paying the cloud to storage. So I just basically, because I have a lot of videos on my phone, so I ran out of space, and then I've been trying to since my last video, which I made this to me, made this fire ass video. To me, to me, it was informational. I got into a lot of different topics, and I wanted to drop it. So since then, I've been trying to. There's been a whole bunch of stuff going on. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been here. But I haven't done a live in probably like I think this might be like my fourth live I'm doing. But back to Carliso. You know how Jalen beat. I'm talking about Brunson. This man, you know how Jalen played. Handsy, all kinds of stuff. She was upsetting me too. Couple calls, but like I said, that's what I gave there. Like the refs, I was man. It's a lot of blame to go. A lot of blame, and just like I said, all comes down to I don't really chalk it up too much. I'm more mad at the NBA for freaking understand y'all. I don't know if it's a tradition that it's not that big of a tradition. Well, it's every time I guess every time every time the I what well how would they know the how would they know the Patriots was gonna make the Super Bowl? Because I'm thinking like every time the Patriots make the Super Bowl we play. That means they must have changed the schedule. I don't know. I don't remember even seeing the Knicks on the schedule. For real. I know we were playing Sunday, but honestly, I didn't remember the time. I know the time was early, like probably like a week now, whatever. Since like an Atlanta game, or not even Atlanta game. I'll say when we went to Texas, I knew we had an early game. But how much people missed this game because? But back to my man, Jalen Brown keeps stepping on people, getting the fouls. Okay, whatever. And I'm not knocking because Jalen Brunson, that's my dude. You know what I mean, doing his damn thing, but call the game fair. And he's watching it, talking foolishness. When Jordan got, I think it was Jordan, or it might have been Gaza, but it was a play. Jalen was kind of falling out of bounds, and he stepped on whoever feet it was. He stepped on his feet, but my man, whoever, like I said, whoever it was between those two cats. Imagine it was somebody else, but I think it was Jordan. Not sure. It might have been Gaza. But literally, they didn't move. Their hands were straight up in the air. His thing was like, that's dangerous. He's closing out. But how's it a closeout if I don't move my body? Like he was already like close to the edge of like the line. I don't know why they call it the end line, but that's what they call it. He was almost falling out of bounds. This man talking about it's a dangerous closing. I can understand if he moved forward and whatever, and anything I can understand his I could have like all right whatever, bro. But I could understand if he moved forward, but if I don't move my feet and someone literally that was like the second time, might have been the third, but I think that was the second time he stepped on because I think it was Cato, maybe Jalen. I think it might have been Cato. He literally stepped on his feet. And I think it was Jalen, but then somebody else got a foul. He stepped on his feet, and then I'm like, what the heck is going on, bro? But how is a dangerous play when and I'm speaking like I was a player or whatever. How's it a dangerous play, bro? If I'm straight up in the air and someone land on my feet, I didn't move. It's not like when I played defense, like I slid and then I stopped. I literally was already there. Trying to, I mean, I was already there. Then I put my hand straight up in the air. How is that a dangerous play? Carlissimo was ticking me off. Like I said, for him to, they say he's supposed to be a good coach. I don't think he won anything. He was there for like a long time in Portland, I think. And like I thought he was a decent coach until I hear like other NBA players talk about him. Then I'm like, I see. And then like the whole game, he's there like saying Jalen need more help. And like I said, like damn, a couple of those shots, like okay, guys, like oh man, it wasn't the fact like we was making like we were just not making shots. Couple like I think couple like dishes in the whatever in the paint. I think Kata might have missed one. Savic might have missed one or two, vice versa. But regardless, bro, you miss shots when we pass it to you too. So you're gonna get upset. And you as a coach was like, I understand Jalen probably frustrated right now, but he gonna need his team to win the game. Can't win the game unless you was playing to score 50. I'm not even sure what Jalen had at the end because I said I had the stats in front of me, but I didn't want to talk nothing about the stats. It was just frustrating. You see me? We playing the Knicks. The next game we playing the Knicks. I think it says the 9th of April. It's a Thursday game. See regular time 7:30. We're playing Knicks at home. We got y'all. Don't worry about that. And before I forget, and I was talking crap to my friend, like, and it doesn't change my mind. I don't care who the Knicks get, bro. Saying that, Jose Calderon, that's a great pickup for anybody. The Knicks, it's a great pickup for the Knicks because the Knicks need some grit, and you seen he showed out a little bit. That's how he played. But to say because they got him now, I'm like, oh damn, no. And the reason why I say that is not because of him, it's because of Cat, and it's because of Mike Brown. I don't not believe in them. If they gonna put them over the hump to do whatever, you'll hear me in the future like I was wrong. I apologize, but I've been watching basketball forever, and I've been watching Mike Brown since he's been a head coach. Not saying he's a good coach. I'm sorry. I'm not saying he's a bad coach, but it doesn't move the needle for me. Like, so much of my previous episodes, I'm like, the Knicks is my second team. But I've been so off the Knicks since they fired Tibbs. I was mad because they let Randall go, but I was like, all right, they got Tibbs, whatever. But this is the politics of sports that be so crazy, bro. I go to the conference final and I get fired. The Knicks haven't been to the conference finals since I believe, I might be wrong, but the Knicks haven't been to the conference finals since Patrick Ewing. And everybody know Tibbs overplayed the players and Ray. Tibbs have things to work on. Tibbs came back last year, the year before he got fired. Of course, he improved. The minutes was still high, but and the minutes was high for the starters. But I'm gonna play who want to win, and I'm sure. I thought about this. Maybe the older guy, but I'm sure whoever on the court is not complaining because that's helping their freaking stats. If I could be on the court 5 minutes more and get 3 more assists, 3 more buckets, why would I complain? I'm gonna tell him like, yo, I'm tired. All right, coach, take me out. But if coach want to pay me 38 minutes, 42 minutes, who am I as a either a star or basically a guy on the court, bro? Put me in, coach, because this is what I get paid for, and I'm gonna be in shape. I'm speaking for myself. I'm gonna be in shape. So if you want to play me, don't play me the whole game, coach. If you want to play me like 48, I said 48 the whole game. 38 to 40 minutes, which is crazy. If you want to play me that, I run around and get assists and steals. No, I didn't say buckets. I might get a couple buckets here and there, but that's not my objective. I'm playing defense, getting my team involved. I'm let's chalk it up to All-Star break is about to come up. Everybody tired. I heard D White said that. I don't know if it was the last game or maybe the game before, the Minnesota game. Like, might have been that. We just trying to get through it, man. One more game. It would have been nice to get this win, definitely. But like I said, I think this was a straight setup, bro. Yeah, I want, and then like I said, I don't know how would they know that we gonna be in the Super Bowl to set it up for an early game. So if the Knicks was on a schedule and y'all played and y'all put it so early, and I gotta hurry up, come off because I was watching the Clipper game. Well, actually, shout out Maryland, finally got a win. Oh my goodness, finally shout. I'm talking about the Terps, the dudes. Talk about the men Terps. Minnesota's a conference win, and it's away. Man, been a rough year for the Terps, bro. A rough year, but big win, big win. And then basically a buzzer beater. I think they had like 11 point whatever seconds left to get a shot. But that step back, three. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Yes. Let's go. So, I said I was more. I wasn't upset at this my team, bro. I was about to say I was a little upset at Jalen. I was a lot upset at Jalen, especially like you're just trying to make a comeback in the third. Like, so I understand your mindset, bro, but how are we gonna win the game if you go crazy? Unless you're planning to score another 30 points the whole game, you have to get everybody involved, bro. So your team carry you. Be a decoy. I'm like, okay, they know how I play. I'm gonna come up, even if I bring the ball up here. Like, I mean, you see, guys. Like I said, I was gonna say he frustrated me a little bit, but that man frustrated me a lot. He frustrated me more than the rest. So it was like freaking, because Jalen know better, or he supposed to know better. He don't play like he know better. Like, I don't know what he going through in his life right now, bro. I don't know what you go through. Like, it cannot be the refs at this point because we already know. So if you gotta make the same thing annoy you over, like, cut it out, bro. All that complaining shit. Play basketball, my nigga. Coaching, and when coach took him out, I was so mad coach put it back in because we was having a comeback, bro. The third quarter, we was having a comeback. I was about to come on. We was having a comeback. As soon as Jalen come back in the game, I think we got it down to like maybe 14 or some shit. As soon as Jalen came back in the game, he started the bullshit, bro. Jalen, this loss is on you. And usually when Jalen mess up, he says it in the post conference. Usually when Jalen mess up, and like that's why, like, even when I be mad as hell, and then I listen to it long as, like, what am I gonna do? If someone's wrong and they admit it, I'm gonna stay mad. I'm like, I could give him like, yeah, you did mess up a couple more times, but like, if you admit your faults, like, move on. We can move on. That's why I'm like, Jalen, move on. Even if the refs, everybody can see the refs was off, but you're like, okay, it's Sunday, refs gonna be off. The refs just got up. Like, come on, just play. Even if we lost, bro, I wouldn't have been mad. It's just the way we lost, like that. Like, stop complaining, please, bro. That, and it's not gonna stop because that's what you do. Like, not saying it's not gonna get better, because I'm just trying to throw this into the fandom. No, I think Jalen does a better in the playoffs, but right now I don't know. He just made me mad, so mad, and I'm not gonna be my anger gonna be gone as or a little gonna be gone a little after when I go to the post comments, whatever, or post press conference, or it's not conference, whatever them call it. If Jalen like, yeah, this game was on me, I tried to force it today, and I'm like, yeah, see, Jalen, I told you. See, that's why I was yelling at my TV, like you could hear me. And like I said, my team is super accountable, bro. So even when we mess up, have bad game, like I said, this game is like 12:30 start, not even 1 o'clock. 12:30 start, bro. That is wild, bro. I literally, this is the earliest I went to bed yesterday just to watch this game because I'm such a fan. I ain't supposed to be going to bed that early on no fucking. I almost made it without cursing on a Saturday. Went to bed early to watch this madness, to watch Jalen madness, dog. So it ain't all about you getting your 30 all the time, bro. They'll look at you more when you don't have it and you get your team involved and your other team shine. They'll look like, yeah, Jalen, that's how you build. I want to say that word, but I can't say the word. So this is how you build chemistry. That's not the word I was struggling with, mofos. That's how you build, I don't know why. I tried it. I'm sorry. I tried it. I didn't even say like, share, comment, all them good things that the first time I say it. So you know the thing, how it go. Appreciate whoever. I haven't checked the live, like, or I don't know if it's enabled or whatever, because I got this other thing blocking the screen. But appreciate y'all. If anyone even looked in or they make a comment, appreciate y'all taking our time. Like I said, this is a throwaway game, bro. I definitely expect a better Sunday game, 12:30 game. Like Sunday games, period. Like I said, I gotta check our records on Sunday because I don't think our record is good on Sundays unless like a big game. Even those games, a lot of games, even those 3:30s, 5 o'clock games. It's just something about Sunday games, bro. And watch me check the record and probably like even, but me watching Celtics games, I don't see us performing. Not saying that we lose a lot of games we play on Sunday. It's just a lot. I've seen a lot of games that sluggish as hell, both sides. And then even before I watch this game, it's like one of these teams gonna have a bad game. One of these teams gonna have bad. Hoping it's not the Celtics. It was us who couldn't make shots, so I saw it go. We got y'all next time. I said we playing them April the 9th. We tied there. It would have been nice if we could have pushed them down a notch, but we tied up second place. We stumbled and did some things, so be second place before All-Star. That's a great thing. Just to have the squad and like Jalen doing his damn thing, being an MVP. And probably on the next pod, I'm gonna say something about MVP. I said appreciate y'all taking your time to listen to me vent. Celtics has been balling. That's the name of the podcast. My names be all kinds of AKKKKAAA. But Marley B, all kinds of things. Appreciate y'all taking your time. Celtics be balling. Deuces. I'm still on. I know I'm trying to look for the button on thing. All right, folks. Like, share, subscribe. Enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday, man. Go Pats. Go Pats. Go Patriots. Bring one home, baby. And let's play the Giants. You know what happened when you play the Giants. Go Pats. Enjoy y'all Sunday. Enjoy y'all Super Bowl. Deuces.